I hate everyone. Screw this. Hey everyone, it's me, Hallease, endeavoring to persevere as always. If you're new here, I make videos about my chaotic good life. Subscribe, follow, social media. So here I am, yet again, trying something new because what else is there to do? For the next 14 days, I have decided to embark on a journey, on a quest to have abs. So in this video, I'm gonna actually show you if I ended up getting abs in 14 days. I'm just as excited as you are. It's day one today, and you know, we gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna go ahead and throw up some before photos so you can see what I'm working with. That my midsection, like, it's hard. As you get older, you just kind of have a little bit of a pooch. And I will say that I don't think it's bad. I don't dislike the pooch. I don't hate it. I actually feel like the older I've gotten, the more I've kind of developed what I'd like to call a womanly weight. I feel like you can't mistake me for a girl anymore. I definitely have the body of a woman. Let me know in the comments if that's making sense to you. Cause I'm kind of, I'm soft. I got some softness to me, and I associate softness with a type of femininity. I do kind of see what my body has become now as I approach 30 this year is just like, you don't look like a child. You don't look like a little girl. You look like a woman. And I'm good with it, but at the same time, I'm also like, you don't quite need that much softness though. Also, I'm bored. So here's the thing, even if aesthetically it doesn't work and I don't end up having, whatever sort of aesthetical look that is coveted or blah, 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 blah. I feel like at the end of it, my core will be stronger, which still benefits me even if I don't get the aesthetic qualities of it, because I'm training for a marathon and you need to have good core strength. You need to have just overall good strength when you're running, because that's how you build endurance and that's how you build strength to keep running for long distances. So on the one hand, yes, I am trying this for the aesthetic look, just to see if I like having it, or not even just to see if I like having it, but to see if I'm willing to put in the work to have the look, This will also help my overall marathon training, so I might as well do this because I haven't been able to really go to the gym for obvious reasons. So just trying to be consistent about doing different types of home workouts is something that I'm trying to do to make sure I'm still doing that strength training aspect of training for the marathon. Okay, so it's day 7, so I've been doing this for 7 days. There was one break day, I think it was day 5. She doesn't have you do anything. Praise God, from whom all blessings flow on that. It's going pretty well. I will say I am already starting to feel a lot stronger, just overall. Overall, I definitely feel way stronger. There are days where I am doing speed runs or long runs and then also coming back here and doing her workout. So I'm doing 2-a-days. It's a lot. The other thing I would say is that I would highly recommend that you stretch after doing her workouts, because she doesn't have any kind of cool down or anything like that with her workouts. And I think just doing some basic stretches that I think we all kind of know universally, how to stretch, would be good, just to kind of make sure that you don't end up stiffening up. I know for the first 2 or 3 days, I just didn't stretch. I was just like, I did the workout, yay, and took a shower and stuff. And I noticed by the end of the day, I was really stiff. It finally clicked in my mind, right, I'm not stretching, and I'm doing, most days she's gonna have you do about 20 to 35 minutes worth of workout, so you should stretch. In general, with this kind of stuff, I think you should aim for there to be more than just an aesthetic that you're trying to achieve with your body. I think you should have something a little more intrinsically motivated, so that way you stick with it after this is done. Because I think the whole point of this is to get you going. All right, so it's the last day of the Chloe 2-week shred challenge. I finished my workout this morning, and I also actually went for a run today too, but it was just a benchmark run, so it was like 2 miles, not far. And yeah, I mean, here are the results. Like, that's the thing you want to see, right? I think my big thing with this is that I have noticed in the 2 weeks that my body has slimmed down, and I'm definitely not carrying as much weight as I was at the beginning of this challenge. It was actually really interesting to go through this challenge because about, I want to say halfway through week 1, I actually went to my gynecologist for my annual pap smear checkup, like all the lady stuff. And that was the first time I'd gotten on a scale in a while, and the number was 130 pounds, which for me and my body type and what I know is actually balanced and healthy for me, that's about 10 pounds too heavy. And so I saw that, that number, and it was interesting because I had already started to feel my body shifting from doing the Chloe workouts. So it was also like, this is the heaviest I've ever recorded myself being, and probably a few days earlier I was a pound or two heavier. So I was really happy that I was doing this challenge then, and I think actually seeing the number kind of helped me to stay focused and not stop doing it, because 14 days really isn't that long. I think 14 days is enough time for it to suck and for you to be just ready for this to be done, but it's short enough time where you really start to see results and you really start to be rewarded for the work you're putting into it with your physical transformation. And so now, as I've finished the challenge, the big thing I'm thinking about is, okay, how do I want to maintain this? I don't want to do these anymore because high key, I am over up and downs. Chloe loves her an up and down. I feel like this is a good challenge if you're someone who is wanting to just, maybe you fell off the wagon a little bit, like me. You fell off the wagon and you just need a good challenge to just get back into it. Doing a 14-day challenge like this, it humbled me in a way that I needed to be humbled, I think, because Fitstagram out here looking just chka all the time. And I'd be a little hate scrolly. I'd be a little envy scroll, do an envy scroll. And doing this Chloe challenge humbled me because it reminded me how much these people are truly grinding to keep the physique they have. And I realized, it's not for me. I'm not the one. Do a Chloe challenge so it can remind you of what it truly takes to be as fit as those people are, and they have every right to flaunt it. Make sure your why in doing something like this is strong. For me, the aesthetics of changing was important. I'm not gonna say it wasn't, because I had noticed that I had gained quite a bit of weight that really wasn't warranted or necessary, and it was more about my laziness, my inactiveness, stress, all of that kind of stuff. That was what was causing my weight gain. Yeah, I wanted to lose some weight, get a little more fit, but the main thing was I really wanted to just build my strength back up. And I will say, by the end of these 2 weeks, I am definitely stronger now, which is really great. And I'm already seeing that translate into my running, which was, I think, what I mentioned at the top of the video, that I really wanted actually to get that sort of stronger why. I had noticed that I just wasn't really improving in my running, and a lot of that was because I wasn't really doing any like strength training, body weight training workouts that I knew would help in that journey. So being home and staying home and working from home has sort of forced me to pay attention to different things about myself that I wouldn't pay attention to if the world was still running the way it was running before February. Because I've been home so much, I've been able to see, oh yeah, these are sort of bad habits that I've fallen into over the past year that I kind of have skirted away or just haven't focused on because I've been busy doing this or doing that. I mean, and I have been busy, sure. In the comments below, if you have any fitness goals, do not feel like you need this to be something that you have to do now. But if you do have fitness goals, let me know what they are in the comments below so I can cheer you on. Or if you've made a fitness breakthrough maybe in the last week or two, let us know in the comments below, because it's always cool to see people succeeding. That makes you want to get back out there and try. I know I gain a lot from when y'all share your success stories with me about everything you're doing, not just fitness stuff. And big shout out to my Patreon production team, patreon.com/Hallease if you're interested. There you get early access to videos as well as private weekly vlogs from me. It's a great way to just keep more in touch. I tell them about everything that's happening in the background, videos that are coming down the pipeline, all that kind of stuff. And then I also ask them for immediate advice, things like that. So it's a really cool community. Big shout out to my Patreon production team. Appreciate y'all always. Like I said, I am Hallease. Like, share, subscribe if you're new here. And I'll see you when I see you.